VFW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
Welcome back, everybody, to Bachelor Happy Hour's Golden Hour. Kathy and I are so excited to be joining you again today.
So excited to be back. Today, though, we have such a special guest. Please welcome, from this season of The Golden Bachelor, Gerri is here. Hi, Gerri. How are you?
Gerri, it's so good to see
I'm
you.
excited. I am great. I'm doing so good. So good.
We are so excited to have you here. You're our very first guest from the very first second Golden Bachelor. A lot of firsts there.
Yeah, a lot of
Awesome.
first. Gerri, there's
Awesome.
so much we want to dive into today.
Sure.
We've got to get started. We have a zillion questions, but we want to know about you.
Okay. What about me? What about Gerri Flowers? Gerri Flowers, an amazing mom. Gerri Flowers, a CEO, owner of a home care agency. Gerri Flowers, who is looking for love. Gerri Flowers, who has given 150% to people.
I
You
love
name
it.
it. If they said my name, she's a giver, she's a listener, she's amazing. I mean,
Wow.
they would say that.
You
Well,
are amazing.
So, Gerri, tell us what we're going to get into all of it. We want to know how you got on the show. We want to know,
Yeah.
but what was dating like before you went on the show? What was dating like for you? Kind of like my dating life, a big
Gosh, we all have similarities, don't we?
Well, I will tell you, when I first got interviewed for the show, said to me, first of all, this is not your real age. Second of all, what's the matter with the men in Rockville? And I said, I don't know.
Did you say how much time do you have? Because I'll explain it to you.
Yeah, right. Had you ever
you know what,
watched the show before?
I have. My mother loved the show. My mother loved the show. And the person who signed me up for Gay Melnick loves both of you, loves sending hugs and loves you. But, dating was not on my radar. It was, and I'll be transparent about that. I mean, dating is a type of thing where you have to go out and invest and do it and work on it. Yes. My investment was my children who, you know my story. My husband died at 47 and left me with a 14-year-old, an 8-year-old, and 4-year-old.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what am I supposed to do with these children who I adore?
Yeah. So wait, I have to jump ahead. I mean, we're going to talk about, the first impression was all that, but a widow at 47 and raising kids. And when you sat and talked with Mel, like that really resonated with him. That you said it had been 18 years and now it was your time. Talk to us a little bit about that, because
I mean, 47 years old, he's here today, gone tomorrow, what am I doing with my life? We're supposed to retire. We're supposed to talk what our children are supposed to do for college. Yeah. What am I supposed to do with these children?
Yeah.
And I'm saying, I never said, why me? Never said that. Because my philosophy was, why not me? Why not me? Because I had not recently, like maybe 10 years, 14 years prior to that, I had lost my son at 14 years old. So I had lost a son as well. So I was like, okay, I've got to get up and do this. And I did. But dating was not on my radar because these little people needed me.
You were too busy.
Really, I was too busy.
Yes.
So you are raising kids it's a serious endeavor. I mean, any of us who do it, we know, right? We should all share that in common. What did your kids say when you decided to come on the show?
They were so elated. They were so happy. They were like, Mom, you have given us so much. It is your time. It was really symbolic. My son David said to me one day, I'll never forget, he said, Mom, you never laugh. Why don't you laugh? I was like, wow. And then when I got ready to go on the show, he said, Mom.
You were laughing.
I was laughing.
How old are your kids? Gerri, how old are your children now?
I have a 32-year-old who just blessed me, who's getting married, fiance.
Yeah,
she has a fiance, Mike. Oh, yeah. Who blessed me with this amazing little boy, 3 months old now, Michael David Alexander. He was born Juneteenth. Okay. Then I
Nice.
have my Dr. Flowers, Amber Flowers, who is getting married to her Dr. Miles Sims on
We got
Saturday.
doctors in the
Okay.
house.
Oh boy, you're a busy lady.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't even imagine. I won't even tell you where I parked my car for this. I don't even know where my car is when I go out. I don't know where it's at.
I
And then
love
I
that
have,
moment when you shared it's your time. It's both of your times when you said that to Mel.
because it was. And then I
It's
have my
time for
son,
you
David.
guys. Yeah. Yeah.
David, who, ladies, there's nothing worse for your son at 4 years old to run downstairs and I say, I have a surprise for you. And he said, Mommy, Daddy's coming home.
Oh,
I
God.
said, No, sweetheart, Daddy's not coming home, but I have something else for you. But no, and my children. So we have the 31-year-old, the 27-year-old, and now we have David, 22.
Wow.
Bless you.
Wow. That's
Bless you.
that's a lot. But you know what? You have the energy. I mean, that to me, obviously we were on that show and we had those poignant moments with our Gerri. But I found it so interesting that you were able to open up so easily about your time and that you raised your kids and Mel was so open in this first episode about him raising his children. And I love that. It just you said, I really feel like I have a strong connection with him. Talk about that.
I did because it was so. I don't talk about it much, Kathy. I really don't. I don't go around saying I worked for a job for a year and a half. They didn't even know my husband had passed. I don't go around talking about it. So for some reason with him, that twinkle in his eye, that sincerity, I just opened up. I just opened up.
Did you feel better? Did you feel good?
Oh, I
by
felt
doing
so
it?
much
Yes,
better, Susan.
yes.
I don't want to say it's a burden. It's not a burden because it's been a blessing and a gift, but it's so nice to talk about it and talk about it to the point that I've done what I needed to do. I've given them the foundation.
Yeah.
And now I can be, I don't want to use the word selfish, but now I can be
Yes,
selfish
you can be.
and do
Yes.
something for Gerri.
It's
Right.
about you now. Yeah.
It's really about me. It's
It is.
really about me. And I say that sincerely. It's really about me.
I'm very curious how you balance. You are CEO of a home health care, and you have kids, and you're planning weddings. How are you? Before we even get into night one, which we're about to get into, I want to know how. I'm a mother of three, and I have two
Ditto.
grandchildren. So how do you balance all of that?
First of all, I pray, ladies. I'm going to just be very transparent about that. I pray first, and God give me the strength because I get tired. But I just keep going. I just keep going. And I just say, why not me? First of all, I have life. I mean, one thing about this show, everybody's going to finally know my age. My children never knew my age. My children didn't know my age. And I have a big birthday. I'm going to be 65. And you know what?
Oh,
I'm
congratulations.
freaking proud of it. I am
Damn right
so
you
proud.
are. Damn right
Do you need
are.
Medicare? Do you need Medicare advice? I can help you out, Gerri.
You know what? I have been putting that off for a month. ARP, trash. I can't do this. But you know what?
You
I can
just
help you.
welcome
Ready.
it. Just welcome it.
It's not a burden because it's been a blessing and a gift, but it's so nice to talk about it and talk about it to the point that I've done what I needed to do. I've given them the foundation.
Yeah.
And now I can be, I don't want to use the word selfish, but now I can be selfish
you can be.
and do
Yes.
something for Gerri.
It's
Right.
about you now. Yeah.
It's really about me. It's
It is.
really about me. And I say that sincerely. It's really about me.
I'm very curious how you balance. You are CEO of a home health care, and you have kids, and you're planning weddings. How are you? Before we even get into night one, which we're about to get into, I want to know how. I'm a mother of three, and I have two
Ditto.
grandchildren. So how do you balance all of that?
First of all, I pray, ladies. I'm going to just be very transparent about that. I pray first, and God give me the strength because I get tired. But I just keep going. I just keep going. And I just say, why not me? First of all, I have life. I mean, one thing about this show, everybody's going to finally know my age. My children never knew my age. My children didn't know my age. And I have a big birthday. I'm going to be 65. And you know what?
Oh,
I'm
congratulations.
freaking proud of it.
You-
I am
Damn right
so
you
proud.
are. Damn right
Do you need
you are.
Medicare? Do you need Medicare advice? I can help you out, Gerri.
You know what? I have been putting that off for a month. ARP trash. I can't do this, but you know what?
You
I can
just
help you.
welcome it. Just welcome it. It's all
Just
good.
do it.
It's all
It's just,
about
you know what?
how
It's
you
it's
feel.
coming
That's
for you
right.
whether you're ready or not.
Okay, listen. If you're even Cayman, Jamaica, at DJs,
To stay locked in, it's time Brain Edge enhances focus.
Chapter 10. Ronan's pregnant or may be pregnant, hostility, and even 467-526.
large amounts of heroin.
Anywhere you get your podcasts.
Any and all food grave.
What did you do, if anything, special to prepare for this journey? Like, what were your thoughts going into it? Getting on the airplane and thinking, wow, what am I about to do?
You know, I only told very few people. Like I have a few friends of mine that are still mad at me. I didn't tell them. I don't care. But I only told very few, my small circle and my prayer partner and my children. And of course, I had to tell my hairdresser because she had to do my hair. So that was a must. That was a
Of
must.
course.
Yeah, that's
I
a
know,
must.
I know.
That's a must.
That's a must. But I told very little, and I just prayed on it. And I just said, the biggest thing for me, if my grandson would have been born July 9th, I wasn't coming. But he was born Juneteenth. And I said,
Goodness.
I'm going.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
That was your
Okay,
sign.
so we've all been there. We've all been in that limo. Talk to us about night one. I know how I felt. I thought I was going to trip walking across that driveway. How did you feel getting out of the limo?
I was like, what am I doing? Don't forget, I had the cap on.
Oh,
So
I
I'm
know.
like, please don't let the cap go to the side. I'll be on TV. My stethoscope's going to choke me as I'm getting
Oh
out
no,
the
we
limo.
heard you. We
I
heard
love
you,
the
Gerri.
stethoscope.
The world heard you say you were going to take care of all of his needs. We all heard it.
Yes.
We
Yes.
all heard it.
I did. And I meant it.
And I like that you like to be his dessert after a long day's work, and you were hoping
Absolutely.
he was hungry.
I hope he was.
But when you actually laid eyes on him, like, what did you feel?
Oh my, he's handsome to the point that I'm telling you, ladies, I felt butterflies. Who feels butterflies at 64 years old? Can you have
gosh, you're
butterflies?
alive.
We
Yes.
all want to. That's
Yes.
what we're looking for.
And ladies, I want to tell you, and I won't tell you else what was tingling else also too. I
I
won't
love
say
her,
it.
Kathy.
I won't tell you because I'm like, wait a minute.
Woo, woo. I'm I'm alive.
So were you nervous getting out? Obviously, your body parts were talking to you, but were you nervous talking to
I
him?
was. My only thing was that hat. That was the only thing that was making me nervous. 'Cause I
Really?
didn't want it to fall. Yeah, I didn't want that hat to
Nurse's
fall.
hat.
Yeah.
How about when
And
you
I-
saw
but
the other women? Like,
the women are gorgeous. The women were beautiful. The women were just. But it's one of those things, and this is true. We are all fearfully and beautifully made. So
Yes.
don't compare yourself. There's a reason why you are here, and you're unique. And if you can hold on to that, because it's a lot. The women are beautiful. They all are. They look great. When I came back, I got a personal trainer. Because but you are who you are, and that's what I want the ladies to understand out there. And you are who you are.
Yeah. Well, and I think that is a great message. Our message has always been, this is our chapter. This is your next chapter of your life. And, we all want to make it the best chapter. And I think all of the women, I think we share that coming into this environment that so few women get to experience, that we are special and we should feel special about ourselves. And you clearly get it now.
Oh yeah, and my daughter, my Dr. Flowers, says to me all the time, "Mom, this is your chapter now. This is your turn. You're
right.
living what people did in their 20s because you were raising a sick child. You're doing it in your 60s. And how fun is that? And how much wisdom now that you have."
Right.
well, and that's what makes it so much better.
Oh,
Because you've had your life, your experiences, and now, again, it's time for you.
So
And to be able to do something like this,
So
Do you
much
think?
fun.
Do you think it's harder or easier at this age to date with all the things you have in your life?
I think it might be easier just because you're a little more pickier.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? You're not falling for the lines. Yeah, really, right? Okay, come
yeah,
on now.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
really? You can see through I don't want to say it,
The
the
BS.
BS.
Yeah. Okay.
You
So
and
so you clearly are. I love you because you're direct like I am, and I love that. You say what you mean. You mean what you say. How shocked were you when you? I wasn't. How shocked were you when you got the first impression, Rose?
are you kidding me? I was floored. First, I was out of my mind. I was like, I couldn't even say. I'm sure that's what came across. I'm like, what? Did he just call my name?
Yes, he
Really?
did. He did.
I really my both my girls were when they got engaged. It was a surprise. I know how they felt with that
What it felt
surprise.
like this, because it
Yeah.
was
Oh,
a surprise.
I had no idea.
Listen, Gerri, you clearly are someone who is who they say they are, and I think everyone sees that about you in this first episode.
Really.
I think so. I mean, I was not at all surprised that.
And the ladies said that. All the ladies, even though they clearly knew what it meant, when I saw the rose, you know me, I was happy drinking my prosecco. I was happy they had Lamarck. I was a happy camper.
I'm out. I'm
Even though
having a
they
good
kinda,
time. I look good. I
I'm
feel
having a good
good.
time. I'm not
Listen,
taking care of anybody.
Gerri,
no one's devoted.
I beat a track to the bar. I had like a little golden pathway to the bar. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Why does a bartender know my name? But it was just a lot. But I was happy. I was happy. So when the rose came,
That's just.
I was like down when it was on the table on the plate. I said, "Oh, that's a pretty rose. Let me go get some more of La Marca." And that's how I just didn't. I had no idea. I really
It was a
didn't.
nice surprise.
It's a nice surprise, but I feel like you're the woman who just is who you are. You come out as yourself, and I think Mel really appreciated that because I want to know what you think. You know what you went through, right? You had all the girls. What do you think he was going through that first night? What do you think?
But wait,
Oh,
what
my
about the
goodness.
big
First of all-
apology too?
Well, I was just getting ready to say that. First of all, he had to face all us beautiful
Yes.
women when
Yes.
he walked into that living room, and you could tell he was like, "Oh, you know what I mean?" Like, ugh.
I mean,
And
can
classy.
you and can you imagine? I hope everybody when they watch this first episode gives this guy some grace. I know you all did, because how many times? Personally, I can speak, have said stupid things off the cuff. And I think when he saw you women, I think it was a slap, not literally, but a slap in the face. Well, he got a puppet slap, but you know what I mean. I think he really thought, wow, do you agree?
Oh, I agree 150%.
Yeah.
I agree because I sat there. I saw them. And you know what I saw more than anything? I saw their hearts. I saw their hearts.
Yeah.
I mean, I was like the person they came to pray for every day, whatever they were praying. I was praying for them, whatever. And they all really accepted his apology. I felt
did.
that very
They did.
sincerely.
You know, even I
Every
did.
one of them.
Even I
did.
did, because I was one to judge. I didn't like what he had to say. I was like,
Okay.
yeah. Hearing him and being humble, and really was grateful for the forgiveness that you women gave him, and to be able to start over for this journey that he wanted to go on. I really took a different take.
And
a much
Susan and
better
Kathy,
one.
who's perfect? The only
Nobody.
man I know that's
Nobody.
perfect is the man upstairs. Okay?
We all open our mouths and insert foot from time to time.
I do it a lot.
I
A lot, but I do it.
I also, you all, when he apologized, and I thought his reaction was real. I mean, I don't think there was anything put on about that.
No.
And I think a lot of people, you guys, I mean, did you feel like this is not going to go well until you saw him? I just wonder how you felt coming up to it because we're
Knowing
not 40.
about the comment,
I mean,
right?
yeah, I'm talking about what he had said. Were you like, this guy's really going to have to prove it to me? Because I love a man who will say, I need to earn it back. And I love that about him.
I think so. I heard the comment and I'm like, what's up with that?
Yeah.
And then, the rumors, they're getting rid of him. They have a new one, whatever.
Yeah.
And I was just like, you know what? I'm going. And I'm going because some people said, oh, you shouldn't go. Why are you going? They were just talking. They didn't know what was going on. They didn't even know I was going to be on the show. Didn't know. And I was like, come on, guys, let's give him some. When I say, even when we were interviewing the first night, they said to me that I said, you know what? I hear what you all are saying. I accept his apology and don't ask me that anymore. I just don't ask
It's
me.
done.
I don't want to hear
It's
about
behind me. Yeah.
It's behind
He was
me.
sincere.
Yeah.
Very sincere.
And
very
humble.
sincere.
And that's okay. Let's start this over. Right?
Okay, so we're all in a love Mel fest now. I haven't met him yet, but I'm looking forward.
Oh,
to
you
it.
haven't met Mel?
No, but I'm looking forward to it. But I want to know I have to tell you,
Cheerleading.
I went into paralysis over the cheerleading. I was a cheerleader. But the fact that you all learned that cheer so quickly, tell me about that. What was that like for you doing
And
that?
seeing Paula. What?
First of all, just we'll back up. We were listening to her song on the bus.
Oh my God. Right.
So we were all excited. And I'm Team Paula.
Yeah.
So we
Yes,
get
I
out
love
there.
her. Yeah.
And when we thought we were going to play flag football. You know us, women, we're over. We like to take control. We kind of know what's going to go on. We know that.
Yeah.
And we had no idea. So when she came out, it was like, oh my goodness. And you want us to do what now?
Wait, Gerri, I'm assuming you came to the stadium in your cheer outfits, yes?
No.
Oh,
they
you
were
put them on.
dressed.
Okay. Okay. I'm thinking
remember
of you.
us, Kathy, with the costumes and we had to,
Oh, I definitely do remember.
We came in athletic wear.
Yes.
Okay. And we're just like, okay, we're going to have to play flag football.
That makes sense.
right.
Okay, that makes total sense because
And every one of us said that. Everyone said the flag football, or we're going to do some type of drill, or he's going to make us exhaust. We all,
who can throw the longest pass kind of thing.
Who can throw the longest pass? Who can catch we all. And when
He
we
was
said
impressed,
cheer,
I will say. He looked
I mean,
very
it was a
impressed
blast.
watching you guys.
Both of you, both teams
Yes,
did a great
yes.
job. I mean, you really
they
did.
we had a few that were like, okay, Gerri, be serious now. Come on, Gerri. I'm like, having fun, leave me alone. But some were very serious. And I was good because I was a dancer a little bit. And look, my daughter did cheer. She was a pop.
There were a lot of dancers.
Yes, I saw that too,
there's
yeah.
you, there's Cindy's a dancer. There's a couple of other dancers there.
They were phenomenal. They were, but you know what was good about them? They all helped us. They helped us. Okay.
That's what
this,
women
right,
do,
left.
Gerri. That's what women
Yes.
do.
At this point in time, is your heart getting are you into him? Are you
I'm
watching
a little bit
the
into
others?
him.
Okay.
A lot of them were already into him.
Okay.
I was getting there.
So who were your friends? I want to know because on our season, there, as you just pointed out, there were some women in our season that were more into Gerri in the beginning than others of us. So who did you gravitate to? Who were your friends, and how did that work with the positioning, if you will, with Mel?
Well, with us, we had the smallest room,
Oh.
but we had the best room. We had Carol, who is my ace. Carol,
Yes,
who
she's
I
great.
love. And we had Cindy, who was in our room. So she used to come over and be like, this is your room, get out.
Yes.
So but she still would come over, get out,
Yeah.
Cindy. And then we had Amy and then Robin.
Those are
And-
great women.
Yes.
And
great.
then we had the other ones that came in. We were like the party room to the point the handlers used to say, are you guys okay? What are you doing here? And we're like, I can name
the
them.
smallest room, everybody congregated, right?
We all
That's funny because Susan and I were in the master, and
We had
that's
the
where
big one, yeah.
everyone and Teresa came and wanted to do yoga, and they threw her out. April on our show threw her out. Said, get
April
out of
threw
here!
her out.
Get out of here! Go to your own room.
Do you know in that big room, one of the big rooms, there was a sign that says, we are asleep at 9. Don't disturb it. I'm like, can I go and rip it off?
She should have been in our room, Kathy.
Are your roommates, were they the ones you gravitated to for?
You weren't close
Yes.
to somebody in another room at all?
You know what? It's interesting because I prayed a lot with everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody, I had a prayer, and I have my nightstand. I had Jeremiah 29 for I have the plan for to prosper you, not to harm you, but to bring you hope for the future. So if somebody was having some problems with another lady, Gerri,
Mm-hmm.
pray with me. Okay, come on.
Well,
Let's-
funny you should mention that because it seemed that the women were getting frustrated with Nicole and her makeout sessions in the
Whoa.
pool.
Well, that pool
Yeah, you
party,
know,
yes.
Some of them were, but Nicole is passionate.
Yeah.
Nicole's very passionate and beautiful. And so she's a little more open than maybe some of us are.
Or forward.
Yeah.
That's how
She's
I
not
took it.
afraid to go up to him. Yeah.
No.
She's
I
not
mean, that girl
afraid.
had her octopus arms, though. I was like, I have to say, those arms wrapped around him. And when Cindy ever said Nicole, she's climbing a tree,
Wait,
I died laughing.
I couldn't
died
take
laughing.
it. I
but
laughed so
I
hard.
just thought Nicole seemed good for her. But I mean, I just wondered because I'd be lying if I didn't say we had a couple of women who were very territorial, shall I say.
That's a good word.
Territorial, and
Politically
it
right.
caused a little friction. So I just wondered if how were you feeling? Because clearly you're a peacemaker. You're someone.
That's that Libra in me.
Yeah. Well, good justice. You're a woman of justice. There you go.
Yes.
But how did that feel?
It didn't bother me. Honestly, it really,
It
I
didn't
wasn't
faze
like,
you?
didn't really, I mean, like,
Come
she's
on,
going
Jerry.
after
You didn't
her
want to
man.
get your lips on that. Come on.
I did get my lips on it, Kathy, so thank you very much.
Oh, excuse me. Excuse me.
He's a great kisser. He's a
Not
great
that
kisser.
I
and
saw
wanna-
the first couple kisses because I had that in my notes. Like a kiss, it was like, oh, come on, Mel, give me something here.
No, I mean, I kissed him. Did I kiss him that night? Maybe.
Oh, you
Yes,
definitely
yes,
did that. I
yes.
saw that.
Yeah. That.
Yeah.
Well,
Ladies, I'm not dead.
Did you get the
mean-
butterflies then? Did you feel special?
Oh, I felt like Cinderella.
Yes.
And I still feel like Cinderella. And I will share with you, ladies, and you can take this the way you want it. And he has big hands. So you can take that any way you want
Okay, enough said.
to.
Can we talk about the outdoor rose ceremony? That was cool.
Oh,
That was
That
cool. How about the
ceremony.
first night? Like how long that night goes, right?
oh, you mean the first night when I
The
got
very
the rose.
first
Yeah.
night.
But you know what? You're on such a high.
I know.
We have this question here that says, how is your endurance? I used to work 3 jobs and I worked the night shift, day shift. So I had 2 jobs in the morning during the day, 24 hours. So I worked. So for me to be
Your
up like
stamina's
that
there.
was
Yeah,
nothing.
yeah.
It was nothing. And I was on a high.
Yeah.
I'm in a mansion. With a
Well, wait, I want to
group
know,
of
were you
women.
worried about, obviously you got the first impression rose, but on the second ceremony, how were you feeling?
No. You know why? Because I did my little my prayer, and I want to say the second ceremony, I think he came out in a burgundy suit, if I remember correctly. And when I saw that burgundy suit, because I looked up and I said, "Come on, David, I'm getting nervous." And when he came out in a burgundy suit, that was my husband's school, Morehouse College. I said, "I got a rose. I'm not even thinking about it."
Oh, girl. Well, yes, you did have a rose, and you didn't need to think about it.
You just knew you were getting it?
I knew it.
Wow.
I knew because of what I asked for, and I saw, and I'm pretty sure it was that burgundy suit he wore. And I
Wow.
just knew.
Whatever
now the first
it was,
rose,
it got you the second
You strike me as a very confident,
confident.
and know who you are kind of woman, which I personally love because I want women our age to feel that way. And the more of us out there that are espousing this, the better I like it.
I hope they see that about me. Take all this interior, me, but I just want them to know they can do this. They can do this.
Anybody, yes.
Is it hard in the beginning? Yes. Yes. But take it 1 second at a time, 1 minute at a time, one
Yeah.
hour at a time, and just go and have fun.
You're
That's what
right.
it's all about.
Enjoy
It's
the
so
moment.
about that.
I have to ask you, when we saw 2 rose ceremonies, so were you surprised at the second rose ceremony who had to leave? Or did
I don't
you?
know if I was surprised. I was just sad because I had formed a
Well,
bond.
yes. Yeah, we hated saying goodbye too, Kathy, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
it's wrenching. It's wrenching. But I never sat around and said, wonder who's going home today. Who's going home today? I just never.
No,
It must
either
have been the
did we.
Lamarck or the Prosecco. I don't know. I just never.
But we all had to be prepared to leave.
Well, we had to, and
Yes.
yes, you have to be.
Yes.
You have to be. But I didn't. Because it's almost like we were competing, but we're really not competing because we're all each other's cheerleader.
Well, that's
If you will.
actually a question I wanted to ask you, Gerri. Did you feel, people used to ask us this, did you feel like you were in a competition or an adventure to find love, or are they the same thing?
I mean, a competition with the other ladies.
Yeah. Sorry. Yes.
I mean, there was a little competitive there. There's a little bit. I mean, you always got the ones who always ran up to him first.
Yeah. Pushing their way out the door of the
Nicole.
mansion.
Yeah, knocking me down.
Is it always
whatever.
Nicole?
Yeah, we love her. But it's okay. Because if you're confident in yourself, he'll see me.
Well, and also, don't you think, we're only in the first episode, but I certainly don't know how it ends, but from our season, even though Gerri and Teresa didn't make it, I think the process itself works. Do you?
Oh, I do.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I do. I mean, people say, and you get your people who say, oh, you can't find love in that time. You get those people. There's always going to be someone saying
Of
something
course,
negative.
Of course.
But
you
see,
can.
My husband
absolutely.
walked down the hospital going to see a sick patient. I saw him and was like, oh my God, I have got
I'm
to
going to
see
marry
him.
that man. That's what Kathy says.
Gerri, I met my husband the first night of college at a fraternity party, looked at him across the room and looked at my suite mate and said, you see that guy over there? She goes, yeah. I said, I'm going to marry him. And 18 months later, I did. So I get it.
It worked.
Yeah. I believe in
get it.
chemistry. I mean, you said it. You used the
I
word
believe in
chemistry.
magic.
Chemistry is a real thing. And it
Right. So no matter who's pushing through you, no matter who's doing, he'll see you.
Yeah.
But you
Yeah,
were
I see
there
that.
at one point looking around going, I think I see these two look at each other, or I see you never felt like that. You were just good with everything.
I really was. I mean,
Okay.
I could tell that, and I could tell he had an attraction. I could see that with
Okay,
someone.
you
I
noticed things. Yes.
Oh,
You can't,
yeah.
how could you not, right?
I mean, you
I
can have
can.
an equal attraction, but I wish people, this is my plug for Mel and was the same for Gerri, that it's almost an untenable situation. I mean, don't get me wrong. I would love to be having 25, 23 men, whatever, fawning over me. Let's be clear.
Yes.
But
Right.
I think it's got to be so difficult for them. And I think when Mel, not only, he was coming in digging out, frankly, he had to come in and dig out, and he did a great
Well, that's how
job.
it started, sure.
So I give these guys great credit, and I give the women great credit because I'm a big believer in women supporting women. And to that end, we've been bulleting you with questions. You got anything? Open the floor before we head out of this great interview. Do you have anything you want to know about us? Questions?
I
for us?
do. I mean, what is life after the Bachelor? What is life like for you all? What is life like for
It's
you all?
still just as great as when you're on the show. Because for me, I love myself from being on that show. I'm okay with who I am. You know what I mean? Like I was
Like
never
you were
the-
like that before you even went on the show, though, Susan. You were like
so
that before
I
you.
always was me. Kathy, I could say for both of us, I'm sure, unapologetically, authentically us. I am who I am. But after being on that show, it gave me more confidence, if you will. I was okay with somebody else being happier than I got to be,
Yes.
and happy for them.
For me, I knew pretty quickly that Gerri, by the way, this is hard. Gerri. I'm trying to keep the name straight here.
I know.
Jerry.
I was pretty clear.
How many times did we
quickly,
call him that, Kathy?
Yeah, that Gerri and I were not going to be an item. Nice guy, but not my guy.
Right.
But I will tell you for me being on that show was a gift. My husband, I'm sure you know, my husband died by suicide, and so for me, it helped bring me back to life, and help me find that joy again. But the biggest takeaway for me from being on the show, and I still feel it to this day, is when somebody says to me, Kathy, listening to you, I feel like I have a purpose. I want to live my life. I'm so grateful that this experience means something to other people, that they can find joy. They can say, you know what, if she can do it, I can do it. So to be maybe just that little example for someone to feel better about themselves, that is everything to me.
Right. Yeah, that's spot on. That's exactly how I feel. I mean, I can heal you. I can bring you back to life, but your soul, and just to make you feel good about yourself, that's something that's within.
Yeah,
and you
that's
put yourself
now
out
I
of
can.
your comfort zone going on to such. I mean, you're on national TV. That's not in your everyday comfort zone. You know what I mean?
No. But I want to help. Whoever it is, whoever knows me. I'm a giver. That's my love language. I'm a
Yes,
giver.
me
And I
too,
do it like blinking my eyes. Like it's like blinking my eyes. It's so natural. And I'll feed you. I don't eat, but I feed people. And they say that all the time.
You don't eat.
But what
she
about
don't
as
eat,
far
I
as
feed people.
I do, I feed them. They'll tell you that. She never eats. But as far as like the publicity, all that, like I don't have to be the center of attraction. That's
But
not
you
my
will
style.
be. You will be. People will recognize you. And it's always warm and loving. And you've given us hope. Like you're never too old to live. It's not over in your 60s. It's just beginning, and share that message and people just will love you.
And that's why I said we're strong, sassy, and sexy. That's us.
Oh,
I'm sorry, Kathy. What were you going to say?
No, I think that's a great place to end it.
Yeah.
I think that says it all.
When you come to Rockville, I want you guys to look me up, please.
We
definitely,
will.
I'll feed
definitely.
you.
We'll share each other's numbers afterwards.
Thank you,
That was
lady.
so much fun. And we want to thank you. You're such a wonderful guest, Gerri. We're so happy that you're in our lives now. Welcome to the family.
Oh, yes, you are. If I had known you sooner, I would invite you to the wedding on Saturday.
I'm telling you, I could have officiated the wedding.
Now you tell me.
Yeah, now you know. I knew she'd get that in. But Gerri, it has been a delight getting to know you better.
Thank you.
And we also want to thank all of our listeners.
Yes.
Be sure to tune in. Follow Bachelor Happy Hour. We have new episodes coming out every week that you don't want to miss.
And make sure you keep submitting those questions because that's what we love to talk about. You can go to bachelornation.com/golden hour or you can DM us on Instagram at Bachelor Happy Hour.
Listen to Bachelor Happy Hour's Golden Hour on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you listen to podcasts. Until next time, have a great week.